Hey guys, this is Captain Boomerang welcoming you back to Let's Play Jak 2 Part 25 of our adventure, and we are going to be facing the Baron in this here part. I just decided, let's just stop and take a moment to breathe a bit before we jump right into very information and action-heavy boss fight. So, yep, just gonna have a little bit of tea here. There we go. Alright, so, we're all good, didn't want to freak anybody out. Here we go. Alright, so the Baron gives us a present, and surprise, surprise, it's a pretty lame present. He's sending out these microbots, and the thing is, you're going to want to take out your scatter gun to take care of these guys, because they're electrified, and they'll hurt you if you try to melee. After shooting those, he's going to shoot out some bombs, and so what you're going to want to do, if it wasn't telegraphed enough to you, is you're going to want to hit these right back at him. Kind of a little bit of poetic justice, if you will. Ooh, I missed that one. Won't miss this one. So the trick to lining that up is you want to stand right between it, so that way the camera angle is just facing him, and then you're going to want to spin kick. If you do a lunge punch, you might accidentally fall off into an abyss, so be a little bit wary of that. Constantly survey to your right and left to make sure the microbots don't kill you. I know their actual names aren't microbots, so please don't get on me for that. I just saw Big Hero 6 recently, and microbots are kind of in my head, so... yeah. Wonderful movie. It kind of fell apart in the final third, but still really strong stuff. Whoa! Do I get a free hit for that, or no? Apparently not. And that is not a present, fair in practice. You have a very weird perception of what a present should be. Alright, so in Phase 2, the Baron is going to start coming down and shooting you with the same red Eco Blaster from the first fight. But a little bit faster, I suppose. It kind of makes you wonder why I didn't do that in the first place. Also, something I should note, if you want to get maximum hits on the Baron, you're going to want to start from the center pillar and work your way over. Oops, I don't know what that missed, but it did. Ah, no! There we go. Alright, cool. So, in Phase 3, he's going to grab the precursor stone, which... sucks. And he's going to start using that to aid him in the fight. So, you're going to notice him launching up that big beam there. And all that does is take out a platform mostly. So what you're going to want to do is you'll notice they launch 2 bombs now. Wait for him to show his head, and then hit the bomb right back at him. If you have enough time, you may be able... oh, no. Not enough time. Aside from that, you're going to want to hide under those pillars. And you might have noticed that with each ray blast, I suppose... oop, he got me there. The pillars have been getting progressively disintegrating. So, you're going to want to make sure you preserve those so you have something to hide behind. Pretty easy stuff. Nice statue. I still really love this Tomb of Mar. It's kind of a shame that we're not going to be seeing you much anymore. Wow, you're stupid. Alright. One more hit should do it in. Sorry, Baron Praxis. Not going to give up. Not really in my coding. Ha! I knew you were going to do that, you turd. Alright, one more hit, and what do you say we finish him off? Yep, I'm so afraid. You got me.
Nice try, but the stone is still mine. Don't worry, I will use the stone to its full potential. Soon all who oppose me will be destroyed by its power.
Oh, okay, that's great. I was a little bit concerned there that he wouldn't be using the stone to its full potential. But now that I know he's going to use it, I have nothing to worry about. That's great. Anyways, foiled again. Baron Praxis stole the precursor stone. That sucks. So now we're going to have to get out of the Tomb of Mar. It's a really interesting plot point. I actually kind of like it. We led him straight to it. Although they did just kind of pull a Ganon from Ocarina of Time, if you will. But, oh well. Bad guys always never do it legit ways. But anyways... so now what you're going to want to do is exit the Tomb of Mar and see what mission we've got waiting for us. You're going to notice that Core and all of the others that were waiting at the door are gone now. And if you remember in that cutscene, you actually heard the Crimson Guards yell freeze. So, that would suggest not the best things in the world happen to them. We'll find out specifically after we go talk to Torn. So, I will be meeting you guys at the underground hideout in just a little bit. Yeah, what the hell not. Okay guys, so here we are back at the hideout for the underground, and we're about to witness just a cutscene really quickly. And so if you're interested in the story and you like all that, you're in for a treat because it gets really cool from here. So here we go.
How did the Baron know we were so close to making a move for the stone?
It's my fault. The Baron threatened to kill Ashlyn for spying. His own daughter. I couldn't risk that, even for the underground.
Right. Very good thinking. Except Praxis has the precursor stone now, so he can do whatever he wants.
There is still a way to get our friends back. And maybe the precursor stone as well. I'll find Vin. Go to the fortress and we'll call you.
And why should we trust you?
Because you and I both know the Baron would have killed Ashlyn. It'll be a tough fight through the fortress. Probably suicide.
You just get that door open. I'll be there.
I really like the emotion in that cutscene. It's pretty nice. And also, I feel for Torn. That's a tough decision. But anyways, if anyone's played this game before, they know what this mission is. And oh my goodness, a lot of people have an issue with it. It's really freaking hard. Well, at least that's what popular belief is. What do I think? It's hard. It's definitely hard. I mean, I've got strats for it, and you'll see those in a bit. But oh my goodness, it's not a cakewalk. Now, here we are at the fortress, and I'll just drive us there because it's not too far. You're going to notice when we walk in, we've been here before. This was actually the place where, very early on in the game, we ran from a tank in another kind of difficult mission, so I guess you kind of know, oh, we're back here. It's kind of a bad omen. But instead of going there, which is now blocked from degree, we're going to want to head to the back here. And also, something I want to point out that I love about this mission that no one notices is the guards talk to themselves. Like, amongst themselves. I think it's so cool. Like, it adds so much character to the game. And their conversations are hilarious. Let's listen and see what they say for a little bit. Yeah, sewer patrol. But anyways, let's get into the actual mission. So there's two ways I think you can approach this. The first way is stealth mode, which is pretty much you just pick around corners and, like, kill people from a distance. Like, I just offed that guy. Second way is a lot faster, but it's a little bit more dangerous. It's called Rambo mode, which is what I'm going to be doing because it's faster. So, you go in, and you just start going ham. This move that everyone knows about, the spin kind of kick move, where you spin in the air, that's your friend. So you're going to actually want to use that a lot, even though I always say don't use that move, it's overrated. So that and the Wastelander move are very effective. So once you get into this room, you're just going to want to start spamming the scatter gun, and hopefully, within a matter of seconds, you've cleared out all the enemies. So, you're going to notice, you probably noticed, as I walked in, that there are these platforms with red switches. And so you're going to actually want to hit those. I prefer to take out all the enemies in the area first, then hit the switches, because I don't know about you, but I find it a whole lot easier to hit switches when people aren't shooting bullets at me. You might find it's easier because of the pressure. I'm not one of those people. So, after you've myrtle-urdled everyone in the room, you can just knock out these switches, and that'll deactivate that electric barrier you saw in the other room. So that's pretty easy. Alright, so let's come over here and get this last one. The Bane of Let's Playing, narrating what you're doing. Hopefully I won't do too much of that. Now, what you really want to look out for in this game are in this level, I should say, are the bottomless pits. Because those surprisingly killed me more often as a child than, the guards did, so. Alright, now we're on to phase 2. And you'll see we have those rotating turrets. So what I like to do is hop on the hoverboard. Just do kind of like a little flip here. Oh my... Just stay in between there, Jack. Alright, cool. You're gonna notice we have a health pack over there. And you can actually roll jump across there. That's interesting because a lot of people I know actually used to... A lot of people I know would actually jump across the turrets, which is an alternative method of getting across there. Oh my goodness. I didn't think you could reach that far. So that's something you can do as well. But now we're on to this section, and it's fairly straightforward. We have a little half pipe. What you're going to want to do is hop on the jet board, do a little boost, grind. Fairly easy. Now this next section is a little counterintuitive. Instead of trying to shoot all the guards, I recommend actually just running past them. It's a lot simpler, and yeah, they're going to start shooting at you through the floors, but we all know they're terrible shots if you played the first game. But again, something I should mention about the Crimson Guard AI in this game. Very interesting stuff that I just kind of conjectured. I believe that the more the Crimson Guards have an opportunity to shoot, the better their shots become. So if a Crimson Guard shoots like 3 times in a row, I feel like that their shots just get better. Alright, let's kill these guys. Hopefully. No? Alright, hop on your jet board and ride across. There's really not too much they can do about it. Not in the mood. Alright, so, after you come here, kill all the microbots, and they endlessly spawn, so don't get trapped into trying to kill all of them, because you can't. And if you'll notice, hey, we're back where Jak started. Home sweet home, baby. But, alright, that's enough of that, and this is the end of the episode, so I hope you enjoyed, and here's a cutscene.
Hey there, sweetheart. The metalhead masher has saved the day. Oh, and I let Jak tag along, too.
Oh, my little hero.
Samos, are you alright?
What took you so long? I added 6 rings to my trunk waiting for you two to get me out of here. Great yakkow horns! What happened to you, Jak?
Wait a minute. You're you. I mean, the other you. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yes, it appears I have an older time twin. Great grass grubs. I can't believe what a cranky old log I become.
2 Samos the Sages. Ah, Jak, they're multiplying.
We need to find the kid pronto. What are you talking about, old growth? The kid already opened the tomb. Our top priority should be to disrupt the Baron's forces. Oh, look who thinks they've sprouted. If you were half as wise as I am, you'd know that the proper course of action is to find the kid. Listen, you old dried-up leaf. I run this outfit, and I say we go after the Baron's forces.
Do we have to separate you two?
Vin's activating the warp gate. We need to get out of here now.
Alright, so with that, that concludes the episode that I have planned for today. So I hope you really enjoyed. That cutscene is one of my favorites. So actually, Samos originated from the future, which is kind of perplexing if you were paying attention to the cutscene. Also, a little inconsistency I'd like to point out is that Samos said that he added 6 rings to his log waiting for us. And if anyone knows stuff about environmental science, everyone knows that a tree adds a ring every year, which would suggest that Samos was in prison for 6 years. We know this isn't possible because Jak was in prison for 2 years. And also, how come Jak didn't know Samos was being held in the same prison? I don't know, it's kind of strange, but at the same time, I'd nitpick, and it's kind of pointless anyways. I don't know how trees in wherever Jak lives work. But, that's that, and it's a really nice cutscene. Another thing I really liked about it, just talking briefly at the end, is that how they each enter the warp gate, like kind of, it's like their personality is exemplified through it. You saw Daxter kind of go through in a really cool way or like a funny way, and I don't know, I just like that. So much personality to this game. It's really underrated. But anyways, in the next part we're going to see what other ridiculously hard missions that we have to do, and hope to see you there. This is Captain Boomerang signing out. Thank you, and have a good one.